This is a video tutorial for the project FrontierBlox Engine. In this video I'm going to showcase projects and its features. So first of all, FrontierBlox Engine is a project in ZenithBlox company. It offers the user to inject rules in his smart contracts, for example KYC or geo restriction, to block a country, or forbidden accounts, also to block some certain wallets or users. So in this video, so in here you're going to see a sidebar. So this is the home page with the sidebar and the project lists and the overall projects. So this is the dashboard for data for all the projects. We have here a projects page. In this projects you can see projects user created, and for example this projects we have the time and the updates when it's updated, and the blockchain. For example, this is an Ethereum latestness. And if the user click on the smart contracts, so this is his smart contracts, he's going to see his functions in the smart contracts, his balance and transfer. And this is collaborators page. In here the user can add a collaborator by email. He enters the first name, last name and email, and then add collaborator is going to send an invite to the email to join to FrontierBlox. And in this page we have the rule template. In here the user can create a rule templates by entering a name, for example rule 2, and a description and the selected values. So in here we have the rules. So we have KYC, forbidden accounts and geo restriction, and amount limitation. So for the KYC and the forbidden, you can enter an address, for example this one. I'm going to use my wallet address, and geo restriction to block a country, for example France, and save. So in here you have a template you can use in the builder. And we have the audit page is coming soon. So let's back to home page. So in the home page we have create project. On the create projects you're going to have a canvas where you can create projects and upload smart contracts in the projects and inject rules in it. So in this builder we're going to start by create some projects, for example projects demo 9, and the description and a collaborator if you want to add and collab to your projects, and save. So we have projects in here. You can also edit the project name or delete the projects. In this button you can upload the smart contracts. When you click on this in here you can select which blockchain you want and the network. For example Sepolia, we're going to use Sepolia testness for this demo. And in here let's upload a smart contracts, a simple smart transfer smart contract to transfer coins from a wallet to another wallet, and save. When click on save you upload the smart contracts and connect it to the projects. So in here you can also upload multiple smart contracts, and you can select a different blockchain or a network and upload the smart contracts, and the new node is going to show up with the specific network. So let's start by inject your rules. So in here you can inject rules. When you click on this, as you can see, there is a drawer is going to show up with upload contracts if you want to upload more. And in here, this is the uploaded smart contracts, transfer smart contracts. When you click on this drop down, you're going to see the functions in the smart contracts. We have get balance and transfer ether. So this we're going to inject rules in the transfer ether function. So when you click on this, you can select, for example, KYC, forbidden accounts. Let's use this wallet address and geo restriction. Let's use United States and United Kingdom. Yeah, so for the QIC, there is a function you're going to interact with to add wallets or users you want to allow to interact with this smart contracts. And if there is no address in KYC, all the wallets or addresses try to interact with the smart contracts is going to be rejected, as I'm going to show later on. So when you click on save, in here we have the rules we added, KYC and geo restriction and forbidden. We can also change the values if we want to and add more addresses. And in here you can view the values and the rules in the smart contracts. And in this drop down, you're going to see preview and push rules. So for the preview is to show you the contents of your smart contracts. And push rules, in this we're going to push the rules to the blockchain. So for starters, we're going to connect our wallets. In here you're going to see your rules we're going to deploy to the smart contract, to the blockchain. Let's click on validates, and now is starting deploying the rules. So the QIC is getting deployed. And now for the restriction, and lastly the forbidden accounts rule. And in this stage, in this step, applying rule values, in here we apply the values to the rules. For example, the forbidden accounts address I added previously. And the process is completed. We have deployed the rules. We have KYC, geo restriction, and forbidden all deployed in the blockchain. When we click on complete, the smart contracts such is going to change to rules deployed. This means the rules have been deployed successfully, and we can move on to the next stage, which is deploying the contracts. But before deploying, you can also preview the changes in the smart contracts. So in here we have the before injection your smart contract, and this is the edited smart contracts with the inject rules in it. So we have KYC, geo restriction, and forbidden accounts has been injected to the user smart contracts. And we have also the download. You can download the smart contracts. And also you can deploy the smart contracts. When you click on deploy, we're going to deploy your smart contract to the blockchain. So let's deploy it. Now the contract is deploying to the blockchain. And now in here we initialize the contracts with the root addresses. So all this process is going automatically in the backend, and we have deployed and initialized completes, and contracts has been deployed and initialized with the rules addresses successfully to Sepolia. Yeah, so now the contracts is active and we can start interacting with it. So let's exit the builder, and in here we have the notification when the user can see the notifications. For example, we have in here admin added, we have added some we have added the administrators to the rules, and you can also see the contents of the notification if you click on it. For example, the rule address and the contract name, also the events and the arguments. So this is my my wallet I use to deploy the rules and the smart contract. So I am the admin in this rule because I'm the one who deployed it. And the same for QIC, and we have also added admin for forbidden accounts. So let's click on the projects. We have this created, and in here you can see the project data. For example, the number of calls, total calls, and the used gas, and also the health score of the smart contracts and the transactions by the smart contracts. And we have only transfer smart contracts, which is taken 100%. And top performance smart contracts is transfer, and in here we have contract summary with the summary of the contracts. And if we click on the smart contracts, we can get more data about a specific smart contracts. In here you're going to see badges with the status. For example, warning, alerts, info, and success. And if you click on certain one, you're going to see the notifications of the smart contracts. And we have also, this is the address, the deployed address of the smart contracts. You can check it using Sepolia Etherscan. We're going to see that the smart contract is deployed and it's been 3 minutes ago, and this is the initialize function we have called earlier. Initialize the rules with the smart contracts. And in here we have let's start with the smart contract tab. We have the health score of the smart contracts, the created dates, and the total calls, the average gas and error rates, and also rules activity. We have the activities in here and how many events has been triggered for certain rule, and the blockage. For example, we have add a forbidden accounts, so one account has been blocked. We have also the top the address colors distribution. So this is top addresses was going to be interacted with the smart contract. So its address interacted with the smart contract is going to show up in here. And we have the method calls. So there is still no method calls, so no data available. We have rule statistics, and here you can see the statistics of each rule. And triggered events, which events has been triggered in the smart contracts. We have admins added, and countries restriction and forbidden accounts. And in here we have a chart for the transactions happen. For this one is the initialized transaction. As you can see in here, you can see more data about the function and the fee hash and the success rate. And in here we have Gasper method. So for each method we have the average gas for it, and we have gas per function with still no data yet because we didn't interact with the smart contracts. When we do, we're going to have more data available. And this is the last triggered events. And in this KYC tab, we're going to see, for example, the events. We have added an admin. This is my wallet. And for example, admin removed or addresses removed. This is for the KYC. If we added an address or remove an address, we're going to guess events, or if there is a check, if we checked an address. And here you're going to see the block number and the timestamp when the events happen and the transaction hash. And the same thing for the geo restriction. We have in here the countries restricted. We have United States and the United Kingdom. And for forbidden accounts, we have the accounts forbidden. So this is the others I added previously as a forbidden accounts. And also the admin added events. Yeah, so for now, let's start with interacting with the smart contracts. We're going to use Postman API to interact with the smart contracts. So first of all, let's start with testing. So we're going to add in here the address of the smart contracts. In here, the transfer ether is the method name or the function. In the smart contracts, and in here it is we have the arguments. For example, for this transfer, we're going to add the wallet and the coins we want to transfer. So let's start by testing the forbidden accounts. We're going to use the accounts we have forbidden to test if it's going to block it. And we have new notifications in here. So we have some events has been triggered. For example, the forbidden bot check. So in this, we got an alert. It said some accounts detected as forbidden. So as expected, so we used forbidden accounts. So the account has been forbidden successfully. And in here we have account check. So in this events we have the rule address the contract name and the events has been triggered, contrary access path check, and the arguments. So we have this address we use to transfer. So it said no countries has been restricted for this function. And in this event we have the QIC check. So some addresses failed to QIC whitelist verification because we still didn't add the addresses to QIC. So normally all the addresses is going to be forbidden or blocked. We need to add them to QIC to be able to interact with the smart contracts. So let's start by adding some addresses to QIC rule. So in this endpoint we have a method name add the whitelist patch to interact with the rule. In here we're going to add the rule address, for example QIC. I'm going to add it in here, and this is the selector. This represents the function is a hash presenting the function, for example the transfer function. And we're going to add, for example, this address. This is primary address. This is my address because when interacting you need to add all addresses to QIC. Every address going to interact with the contract to be added. So let's add these addresses. And the addresses have been added successfully. The blockchain rules notification triggered by smart contract interaction. So if we checked in here, we're going to see the addresses we added to whitelist. So addresses whitelist successful. And now we're going to interact with the smart contracts. So first of all, let's add some fund. So in this endpoint, I'm going to add some coins to the smart contracts. If we check in here, we're going to see we have 0 in the balance. So let's add some Ethereum to the wallet, to the smart contracts. Okay, and we have added some coins to smart contracts. You can now transfer this amount to a different wallet. So let's transfer to my secondary account. So I'm going to transfer. We're going to use interact smart contracts. So as for this endpoint, is this for development purposes. We have another project called the Universal Adapter, which is going to have the interactions in it. So the user can interact with the smart contracts or the rules by using the Universal Adapter products. So let's add this wallet to transfer coins to, and let's check it out. And yeah, so we got some notifications. For example, the forbidden check is success because all the accounts are not forbidden, so we didn't forbidden this account. And in here you can see the selector and the Archimedes. This is the primary wallet, and this is the secondary wallet to transfer the coins to. And we have the console check, the same thing. All the addresses is not restricted because we use the United States and United Kingdom. And for the QIC check, so as you can see now, the addresses are QIC approved for this function. So now it's been passed successfully. And if we check my wallet, normally, as you can see, the amount has been transferred, but it is too small to be noticed. And now let's check the dashboard. And now we have more total calls. We have 4 calls. We have also more events has been triggered, and one allowed for the KYC has been allowed. And this is the top color contract, so there's only one contract in here, so the contracts I use to interact with the smart contracts. And in here we have the function we use, the transfer user function to transfer the coins from a wallet to another wallet. And we have also the rules, statistics, and also the triggered events. This is event has been triggered. This is the transaction, and we have in here the gas consumption per function. We have four transactions, and the gas per function. And if we check the KYC, we're going to see this is has been added in the previous parts. We have also the address whitelists. So this is the addresses we have been added to the whitelists. And the block number and the time when it's happened. And this is the check. So we have two whitelist check in the KYC. So the previous one was a fail because the address wasn't in the KYC, but in this events is all allowed because we added them to KYC whitelist. And in here the check has been successful, no country has been blocked. And we have in here the accounts forbidden. So this is the account has been forbidden, and this is the forbidden past check. So this is the check for the forbidden accounts. As you can see in here, we have two wallets. This wallet has been forbidden, as you can see in the status is false, but in this wallet is not forbidden, so they are true, so all the accounts are not forbidden. So yeah, so this is a simple demo for FrontierBlox Engine and its main features. So in this overall project we have the health score and the total cost for all the projects, and we have also the transactions by projects, is sorted by the most transaction projects, and in here the same thing, the top performing projects. And the project summary, we have for example these contracts and the data, which projects in it, and the network and the gas and number of calls and others. And yeah, so we have 4 total calls as we saw in this contracts. If we have more contracts, there will be data for all the contracts available in the project. And yeah, and also the user can export the export data. You can export the dashboard data, and this is all.